Okay, done with the present marking? Yes, okay. So, see, as I have told you earlier, again I am telling you, ninth standard, you are going to have lesson number 15, 16 and 17 for today's oral. Okay, so let's start with 8th standard. 8th standard, we will do one thing. आपण उलट जाऊया, okay? We will be going by decreasing order of your lessons. Already we have done the revision too many times, but for the exam preparation, it is necessary to be always read. Okay. Our galaxy is called, mic on kara directly. 8th standard. Our galaxy is called,
Milky Way.
And Mandakini.
for measuring large distances, dash dash is used as a unit.
Light year.
Light year.
The speed of light is dash dash kilometer per second.
3 lakh.
3 lakh.
There are about dash dash stars in our galaxy.
10 stars.
10 stars.
The end stage of the sun will be,
White dwarf.
White dwarf.
सी मराठी मीडियम. आयुष पुस्तक काढायचं आहे आणि अकॉर्डिंगली नंबर वाईज उत्तर सांगायची आहेत. ओके, आय एम नॉट गोइंग टू रीड फॉर मराठी ऑल्सो प्लीज. स्टार्स आर born out of dash dash clouds.
Interstellar clouds.
Interstellar cloud.
Milky Way is a dash dash galaxy.
Spiral.
Spiral.
Stars are spheres of dash dash gas.
Hot gas.
Hot gas.
The masses of other stars are measured relative to the mass of the
Sun.
Sun.
light. Takes dash dash to reach us from the sun, while it takes dash dash to reach us from the moon,
8 minutes and 1 second.
and from moon
1 second.
the larger the mass of star, the faster is its.
Rate of evolution.
The number of fuels used in the life of a star depends on its.
Mass.
Mass.
Answer the following question. How do stars form? How do stars form? For this, raise your hand. Yes, Mansi.
Huge clouds of gas and dust are present in the empty spaces between stars in a galaxy. They are called interstellar clouds. Due to such clouds starts contracting. Because of the contraction, their density starts increasing and their temperature also starts to increase. And a dense layer of hot gases form from the cloud. Once the temperature and density at the center of the sphere increases sufficiently, nuclear energy generation starts. There, because of this energy generation, the gas sphere becomes self-luminous and a star is formed.
Very good. Why do stars evolve? Why do stars evolve? Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am. Evolution of a star means change in its property with times, resulting in its passing through different stages. As stars are continuously emitting energy, there is constantly decreasing. For their stability to remain intact, that is, for maintaining a balance between the gas pressure and a gravitational force.
मराठीमध्ये पण हवाय का क्वेश्चन? सांगा मला. उत्तर का नाही देत मराठी मीडियम? आयुष, मराठीमध्ये पण क्वेश्चन हवाय का? आयुष, अरे सांगा.
No, ma'am.
देन तुम्ही बुक काढा, पेज नंबर 134. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. C. What are the three stages of stars? Yes. What are the three end stages of stars? Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am. There are three end stages: white dwarf, neutron star, and black hole. White dwarf description: the star whose initial mass is less than 8 times than the mass of Sun, and star le- uh, less than 8 mass of Sun. Neutron star: the star whose initial mass is between 8 and 25 times of mass of Sun. Black hole: the star whose initial mass is greater than 25 times of the mass of Sun.
नेक्स्ट लेसन घेऊया आपण इकोसिस्टम. fill in the blanks directly सांगा. Air, water, mineral, soil are dash dash factor of ecosystem.
Physical.
Physical.
River, ponds, ocean are dash dash ecosystem.
Aquatic ecosystem.
Man is in dash dash ecosystem.
Consumer.
Consumer.
Cactus,
User.
aquatic plant,
Aquatic.
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 mangroves,
Creek.
Creek.
pine.
Forest.
Forest.
Okay, ecosystem. Give my information. Ecosystem संस्था. इकोसिस्टम परिसंस्था माहिती सांगा. येस मानसी.
World around us is made up of living and non-living factors. Living are called biotic and non-living are called abiotic factors. There is continuous interaction between these living and non-living factors. Living organisms and their habitat environment are correlated with each other. The structure which is formed due to this reciprocal is called an ecosystem. Biotic and abiotic factors and their interaction form an ecosystem.
Yes. फूड वेब. फूड वेब अन्नजाळे. फूड वेब अन्नजाळे. निधी.
Yes, ma'am. The complex feeding relationship form a food web. In a nature, in any ecosystem, the food chain are not straight and linear, but these are quite complex. A prey is consumed by a predator, but this predator can itself be a prey to some other predator. Example: frog is predator for variety of insects, but frog is preyed upon by snake, and the snake can be eaten by a bird. The same bird can be also feed an insect or a frog. The interrelationship between different biotic components of any ecosystem thus form the complicated food web.
Yes, good. Give scientific reason. Large dams destroy ecosystem. मोठ्या धरणांमुळे परिसंस्थेला धोका पोहोचतो. मानसी.
Dams cover vast lands so that forest or grassland in that area get converted into aquatic ecosystem. Dams also lessen the water current in lower area. Therefore, the previous ecosystem in that running water get destroyed.
Yes. You both are completed with the exam only, and you both are only answering. I don't know what is going with the other students. Rhinos were restored in Dudhwa forest. Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am. Long ago in last century, Dudhwa forest was a natural habitat of a one-horned rhino. However, due to hunting and poaching, the rhino became almost extinct. In order to restore it back, the breeding in captivity was attempted and young ones were released in a natural habitat. Saving the precious wildlife is important, and hence these efforts were done.
Yes. Answer the following. What are the effect of increased population on ecosystem? वाढत्या लोकसंख्येचे परिसंस्थेवर काय परिणाम होतात? मानसी.
Humans are the consumers in an ecosystem. Ecosystem can provide basic needs in normal condition, but due to increased population, man kept on snatching natural resource on large scale. Changing lifestyle demands more than necessary. That has increased stress on the ecosystem and has generated vast amount of waste.
Yes. Explain the interaction among the factors of an ecosystem. Yes, Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am. Human population growth rate is very big as compared to other animals. Moreover, they are apex consumer in an ecosystem. Just like any other organisms, ecosystem provide all the basic needs to humans too. However, man demands much more due to extensive population. The natural resources are utilized on large scale only by man. Changing lifestyle, consumerism, degradation of nature and pollution are certain aspects which are created only by human beings. All these cause increased stress on ecosystem. Large human population also produce large scale solid wastes.
Yes. Differentiate between evergreen forest and grasslands. Evergreen forest and grasslands. See?
They are found in areas where rainfall is available throughout the year. Grasslands they develop in areas where rainfall is not sufficient. Tall trees and plants are extensively found in this forest. Grassland vast growth of grass is found in grasslands and plants are found dwarf. Evergreen forest during summers the temperature is 20 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius and in grassland the temperature is more than 38 degrees Celsius.
Yes. मराठी मीडियम आय थिंक आयुष and all तुमचा उद्या पेपर आहे ना सायन्सचा. सांगा मला कोणाकोणाचा उद्या सायन्सचा पेपर आहे. रेज युअर हँड. फक्त आयुष. मग तुम्ही आन्सर का नाही देत आहात. वेदा ऑल्सो. देन वाय यू आर नॉट आन्सरिंग द क्वेश्चन. हे लेसन नाही आहेत का तुम्हाला. नेक्स्ट लेसनचे पाहूया आपण क्वेश्चन अँड आन्सर्स. Okay. The perpendicular to the mirror at the point of incidence is called
Normal.
the
आकार्यता.
reflection of light from a wooden surface is dash dash reflection.
Irregular.
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 Teflon.
The working of kaleidoscope is based on dash properties of dash dash.
Reflection of light.
Reflection of light.
How will you explain the statement we cannot see the object in the dark room. डार्क रूम मध्ये आपल्याला ऑब्जेक्ट दिसत नाही. हे कसं एक्सप्लेन करणार तुम्ही निधी.
Yes, ma'am. In a room that is completely dark, no light falls on object. Hence, no light enters our eyes. Hence, there is no sensation of vision. That is why we cannot see the object.
Yes. Difference between regular and irregular reflection of light. नियमित आणि अनियमित परिवर्तन प्रकाशाचे. Yes. Regular and irregular reflection of light. What is the difference? Mansi?
The reflection of light from a smooth surface is called regular reflection. Reflection from a rough surface is called irregular reflection. The angles of incidence and reflection are same for all parallel rays falling on the surface. The angles of incidence for all parallel rays are not equal.
Okay. It is essential to change the tension on the vocal cord as we produce different sound notes from our larynx. Ayush?
येस मॅम. वेगवेगळ्या संगीतिक स्वरांची वारंवारता वेगवेगळी असते. ही वारंवारता स्वरतंतूवरील ताणावर अवलंबून असते. म्हणून तोंडाने वेगवेगळे स्वर काढताना स्वरतंतूचा ताण बदलणे आवश्यक असते.
Very good. Astronauts on the moon cannot hear each other directly. Yes, Ayush?
जवळ उभे राहून बोलले तरी त्यांना एकमेकांचे बोलणे ऐकू येणार नाही. चंद्रावर हवा नाही. ध्वनी पसरण्यासाठी आवश्यक माध्यम दोन अंतराल विराम नसलेल्या त्यांच्यामध्ये माध्यमार्फत होणारे ध्वनी प्रसारण होऊ शकत नाही.
Yes, because there is no medium. As the sound wave propagates from one place to the other in air, the air itself is not required to move from one place to the other. Nidhi?
Yes, ma'am. Propagation of sound through air occur due to energy transfer by vibrating air molecule in one region to those in a adjacent region away from the source. The molecule simplify vibrate about their mean position. Hence, the air itself is not required to move from one place to other.
Yes. How is sound produced in a human larynx and a sound speaker? Mansi?
Sound produced in human larynx. In the human, sound is produced in the larynx. Two vocal cords are stretched across the voice box or larynx in such a way that it leaves a narrow slit between them for the passage of air. When the lungs force air through the slit, the vocal cords vibrate and produce sound. Produced by a loudspeaker. Loudspeaker consists of a permanent magnet. If a coil is coiled, magnetic field depending on the magnetic field created due to the coil moves back and forth. Due to the back and forth motion of the loudspeaker screen, sound waves are produced in the air.
Yes, good. Match the following human larynx.
Vibration in vocal cords.
Loudspeaker.
Vibration of screen.
Screen.
Jal taranga.
Vibration
Vibration of air column.
Tuning fork.
vibration
Vibration
metal
of metal arms.
And sitar.
vibration in strings.
Yes. Thermometer is used to measure. थर्मोमीटर कशाला वापरतो आपण काय मोजण्यासाठी?
Temperature.
टेम्परेचर, तापमान. The apparatus used to measure heat is called.
Calorimeter.
Calorimeter.
Temperature is the measure of the dash kinetic energy of the atoms in a substance.
Average kinetic energy.
The heat contained in a substance is the measure of dash kinetic energy of atoms in a substance.
Total kinetic energy.
Yes. Right, brief answer. Describe a clinical thermometer. How does it differ from thermometer used in laboratory? वैद्यकीय थर्मामीटर कसा वेगळा असतो? येस मानसी.
Clinical thermometers are designed to measure temperature between 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Digital thermometer does not use the expansion of liquid due to heat. Instead, it has a sensor which can measure the temperature of body. The thermometer used in laboratory shows the range of temperature that it can measure a large spanning to 40 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius or even larger.
Yes. What is the difference between heat and temperature and what are their units? उष्णता आणि तापमान यांच्यातील फरक आणि त्यांची एकके सांगा. निधी.
Yes, ma'am. Heat is related to the total kinetic energy of the atom in a substance, while temperature is related to the average kinetic energy of the atom in the substance. Heat flow from a body at higher temperature to a body at lower temperature. Thus, temperature is a quantity that determines the direction of flow of heat. It is quantitative measure of degree of hotness or coldness of a body. Higher temperature does not mean higher heat content. Suppose a vessel A contains 2 liters of water at 90 degrees Celsius and a vessel B contains 100 ml of water at 91 degrees Celsius. Then the heat content of a water in A is greater than that of the water in B. But the temperature of a water in B is higher than that of the water in A.
Explain why rails have gaps at specific distances. रेल्वे रुळावर काही ठराविक अंतरावर अंतर का ठेवलेलं असतं? गॅप्स का असतात? मानसी.
Rails are not continuous. A small gap is kept between them at regular intervals. This is kept to accommodate the change in the length of the rails with change in temperature. If this gap is not kept, then the rails will get disrupted due to expansion in summer, which may lead accidents.
Yes. Explain the construction of calorimeter. Construction of calorimeter. Yes, Nidhi.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm
Yes.
audible?
Yes, yes.
In above figure shows the construction of a calorimeter like a thermoflask. A calorimeter has two vessels. The inner vessel made of copper is practically thermally isolated from the surrounding. The outer vessel is made up of wood and is covered with a heat resistant lid. The lid has two holes, one for thermometer and other for stirrer. The inner and outer surface of the inner vessel are polished for minimizing exchange of heat with the surrounding by radiation. A heat-resistant rings cover the inner vessel.
Okay. So we are going to stop for 8th standard. Only Nidhi and Nancy are answering, and I think the major lessons have been completed. Okay. 9th standard. You all are ready for the lessons? See, he left. Always we do this. 9th standard. ओरल घ्यायची आहे का? यास्मिन, मराठी मधून आहे की इंग्लिश मधून आहे तुझं सायन्स?
मराठीमध्ये.
Okay, we will be starting with your lesson number 15. सजीवांमधील जीवन प्रक्रिया, लाईफ प्रोसेसेस. ओके, टिपा लिहा, राईट नोट्स ऑन मूल दाब, रूट प्रेशर. मूल दाब, रूट प्रेशर. 9th standard, this is for you. Yes. मानवी मेंदू, ह्यूमन ब्रेन. मानवी मेंदू, ह्यूमन ब्रेन. यास्मीन, विनीत, what is happening? पुढील प्रश्नांची उत्तरे लिहा. मानवी शरीरातील रासायनिक नियंत्रण कसे होते हे सांगून संप्रेरकांची नावे आणि त्यांचे कार्य विशद करा. केमिकल कंट्रोल इन ह्यूमन बॉडी. Yes. Okay. See, as no one is answering, we are going to stop over here. Okay. How you will answer in chat box so long? Yes, Vinny. Why you are not able to put on the mic? Is there any problem? How you can answer? Okay, so I'll be asking short questions. Huh? You have science in Marathi or English? English. Okay, fine. Just wait. Only two students are there from ninth standard, Vineet and Yasmin. Is there anyone? Okay, I'm going to take the short questions so that you are able to write. I don't have any other option now. Your 15th lesson does not have any short question answer. Let's go for the next. Okay, it has the fill in the blanks. Heredity character are transferred from parents to offspring by dash dash. Hence, they are said to be structural and functional units of heredity. Yes, yes, Mansi, you can leave. Chala, uh, ninth standard answer, genes. Yes, yes. Organisms produced by dash dash show minor variation. पुनरुत्पादनाच्या टिंबटिंब प्रक्रियेने निर्माण होणाऱ्या सजीवात सूक्ष्म भेद असतात. Asexual reproduction, अलैंगिक प्रजनन. The component which is in the nuclei of cell and carries the hereditary characteristics is called dash dash. सजीवांच्या पेशी केंद्रकात असणारा व आनुवंशिक गुणधर्म वाहून नेणारा घटक म्हणजे टिंबटिंब होय. यास्मीन, अभी आप भी लिखो चैट बॉक्स में. One is wants to answer in chat box. One is wants to answer by saying, how I can go for this now? DNA. The answer is DNA. Chromosomes are mainly made up of dash dash. गुणसूत्रे मुख्यतः टिंबटिंबनी बनलेली असतात. Yes, निधी. गुणसूत्रे मुख्यतः टिंबटिंबने बनलेली असतात. Chromosomes are made up of Vinit. RNA. Organisms produced through dash dash show major variations. पुनरुत्पादनाच्या टिंबटिंब पद्धतीने प्रक्रियेने निर्माण होणाऱ्या सजीवातील भेद जास्त असतात. सेक्शुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. What is mean by chromosome and its types? क्रोमोझोम म्हणजे काय आणि त्याचे प्रकार लिहा. गुणसूत्रे म्हणजे काय आणि त्याचे प्रकार सांगा. लिहा चला चॅट बॉक्स मध्ये. नाव आय विल वेट. Okay, every 8th standard wants to leave. You have your paper tomorrow, right? Okay, you can leave. Chala 9th standard. Vineet, you are writing. Vineet, Yasmin, you are both are writing. Chromosomes are basic building block of life that carry out the information used to help used to help a cell grow, thrive, and reproduce. Chromosomes are made of DNA. What are their types? The types of chromosomes. Yes, what are the types of chromosomes? Metacentric, metacentric, acrocentric, and heterocentric. Okay. Lesson number 17. Say right or wrong. Just write right or wrong. Simple squamous epithelium is present in respiratory tract. श्वसन मार्गामध्ये सरळ पट्टकी अभिस्तर उती असते. ग्लॅन्ड्युलर epithelium is present in kidneys. वृक्कांमध्ये ग्रंथीमय अभिस्तर उती असते. Chlorenchyma helps the plant to float in water. हरितूती वनस्पतींना तरंगण्यास मदत करते. Striated muscles are also called involuntary muscles. पट्टकी स्नायूंना अनैच्छिक स्नायू असेही म्हणतात. Non-striated muscles. Chloroplast is present in permanent tissue. दृढ ऊतींमध्ये हरितद्रव्य असते. Identify the odd word and explain why it is odd. Xylem, phloem, permanent tissue, meristematic tissue. जलवाहिनी, रसवाहिनी, दृढ ऊती, विभाज्य ऊती. Which is the odd one in this? Meristematic tissue. Epithelium, muscle fiber, nerve fiber, epidermis. अभिस्तर, स्नायुतंतू, चेतातंतू, अपित्वचा. Epidermis. Cartilage, bone, tendon, cardiac muscle. कास्ती, अस्थि, स्नायुरज्जू, हृदय स्नायू. Cartilage. Write the name of the following tissue. ऊतींची नावे लिहा. टिश्यू लाइनिंग, इनर सरफेस ऑफ माउथ, तोंडाच्या आतील स्तरातील ऊती. Squamous. टिश्यू जॉइनिंग मसल अँड बोन, स्नायू व अस्थि यांना जोडणारी ऊती. टेंडन्स अँड लिगामेंट्स. टिश्यू रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर इन्क्रीजिंग हाईट ऑफ प्लांट, वनस्पतीची उंची वाढवणारी ऊती. अपाइकल मेरिस्टम. And tissue responsible for increasing girth of a stem, खोडाचा घेर वाढवणारी ऊती. Lateral meristem. Okay. So here we have done with your lesson number 15, 16 and 17. Not actually done, but you are unable to write in the chat box. I don't want to bother you for this. Okay. You are unable to write, unable to speak. So I don't want to bother it. Like you are writing too much in the chat box. Okay. So let it be. Which paper you are having tomorrow? Science only. विनीत, यास्मिन, सायन्सचाच पेपर आहे का उद्या? विनीत, yours is? Yasmin, तो पढ़ना है आपको. Vinit is having maths. He is attending. Good. Okay, so now you can, Vinit, you can do your maths practice and Yasmin आपको साइंस का ठीक से पढ़ना है. Okay. Now you both can leave. Bye bye.